So let's go back to Genesis chapter 2, where I was showing you the name of the mother of all living, right? So let's go to Genesis chapter 2, right? And we're going to close out there. Praise Yah. Alrighty. Okay, Genesis chapter 2. It says, and so man, so verse 7, Yahweh Elohim formed man to the dust of the ground and breathed his nostrils breath of life, and man became a living soul. So it said that Most High Yah, he breathed, wow, he breathed into the nostrils, right? Now, there we see it says, he formed man from the dust, as verse 7. Okay, he formed man from the dust. Alrighty, we went over that already. 6083, which is Afar. Afar. He formed man from Africa, right? Because the scriptures call the land, it calls it the land of Ham, right? Ham. Okay, we're not going to go there because I don't have time to go and deal with that, but Ham in itself means hot and dusky. So Afri is another word which means hot and dusky. Okay, but it says he formed him from the dust of the ground, right? And then he breathed, he nafak, he puffed, he inflated, he. So when you blow up a balloon, right, you don't say because you'll hyperventilate if you try to blow up a balloon and go I'm getting dizzy just right now. But using my country accent, I good and guarantee you if you go you can do that all day and not hyperventilate. Why? Because you're using the lungs properly for what they are designed to do, which is to do what? To inflate. So it says to inflate, to blow, right? So it says he breathed in the man's nostrils, which is the word nafak, which is you are breathing. It said breathe into his nostrils the breath, right, of life, which that's that word kai. This is what this is here, kai. Can you see that? To breathe into his nostrils the breath of life, wa. See that? So kai is the beginning syllable of wa. So he breathed into him the breath of kai, and man became a chai nefesh, or a living, alive being or creature, a living creature. So now going back to chapter 3, as we close it there for this particular dissertation. Alrighty. Verse 20, it says, Ad-am. I'm going to teach you something that I taught years ago. Ad in the Hebrew means perpetual. Perpetual. Right? Am means people. So Ad-am means perpetual people. The perpetual, meaning that the man was created not to die, to live forever. Perpetual. Perpetual people. That's what Adam means, perpetual people. And Adam, or the perpetual people, call his wife's name Kwa, Wa. Life, and the giver of life, Ha Wa, because she was the mother of all Chai, or living. Okay, so there we have it. I'm going to close here for this lesson today. I pray that what was shared was edifying to you. You got something out of this lesson. Some were rebuked, some were encouraged, some felt that maybe parts of the lesson was humorous, but yet it was healing. Okay, maybe somebody's mad and they're going to demonize me and do a follow-up video. Okay, that's fine. We as Israelites, we've got to get ourselves ready for the return of the Mashiach, right? We have to get all this pride and arrogance out of our hearts and minds, and we got to serve the Father in righteousness and not avenge our brothers and sisters, and not be braggadocious and prideful about who we are, right? Because, let me read this right quick here. Philippians, as I close. This is where I was actually going to go, so maybe I'll just close with this here. Let's go to Philippians chapter 3. All right, something Shaul said here. Okay, Philippians chapter 3. So let's go over to Philippians chapter 3 and verse Philippians chapter 3. I think my battery's getting dead here. Okay, I'm running out of battery life here. Okay, let me try to do this real quick. Let's read this right here. Finally, my brother, rejoice in Yahweh. To write the same things to you, to me indeed is not grievous, but for you it is safe. Beware of dogs, right? Beware of evildoers. Beware of the concision. For we are the circumcision, right? We are the circumcision, which worship Elohim in the spirit and rejoice in Hamashiach, Yahshua, and have no confidence in the flesh. So, you are a physical Israelite. There's no call for you to brag and boast, right? Though I might also have confidence in the flesh, because why? If any other man think that he have whereof that he might trust in the flesh, he says, I'm circumcised of the stock of Israel, of the tribe of Benjamin, a Hebrew of Hebrews, as touching the law, a Pharisee, concerning zeal, persecuting the congregation, touching the righteousness which is of the law, blameless. So as I close, here's what I want to leave with ya. Let's get on the right path, brothers and sisters. Let's lose all of this self-righteous, idiocentric division, right? And let me close you with this here, right? All right. Another letter of Shaul. Romans 16:7. He says, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offenses contrary to the doctrine which you have learned, and avoid them. See that? So those who cause division, he says. So if I'm out here and I'm telling you I'm the only one that's right, everybody else is wrong, I'm the only one that's got the truth, if you don't say the name the way I say the name, or if you don't keep the feast days like I do, or if you don't whatever, he said mark that person who's creating that division, right? He says mark them and avoid them. Now, I'm your brother, you're my sister. We ought to be able to fellowship with our differences. Okay? We are not to be cut off from Israel. Okay? We don't stand alone. We need each other. There's a song that says, it's an old song. It says, I need you, you need me. We are all a part of Yah's body. Okay? Walk with me, agree with me. We're all a part of Yah's body. It is his will that every need be supplied, right? It says, you are important to me. and I need you to survive. See that? So when we have this belief that we are all one body, right? Ephesians says that, right? One body, many members, right? That's what Shaul said. When we recognize and we remember and we accept that we are one body, one in the Mashiach. When one hurts, we all hurt. Right? Let there be no divisions among you. On next Shabbat is the Chag Shabuah, or the Feast of Pentecost. And many of you will probably see this video after the Feast of Shabuah or Pentecost is gone, because it may not get uploaded until the following Shabbat, which will be, we will be in the celebration of the day of outpouring of the Ruach upon Israel. We want to see his outpouring, not for us to speak in a language that is not beneficial to anybody, but for us to speak in a language that is beneficial to everybody, right? To hear from the Most High and to do that in which the Most High has called us to do. That's what we want to do. So as I close, I am going to let this Shabbat be history, and we're going to say, we pray that you were blessed by what you heard. Until the next time, may the blessing of the Most High Yah be with you and your family. Shalom, shalom, shalom.